Here is that ASUS Eee PC and we took a look at this some time back. Fresh meat. Let's open it up. But now it is time to try to squeeze Windows 7 on it and see what happens. I don't want to lose the XP load that's on here, and I don't want to swap out hard drives, so this should have some way to back up the recovery disks that are on it to DVD, which I've been meaning to do anyway. I've hooked up my external DVD drive. This I put together some time ago, and it's just ghetto rigged. I think I had to notch the case out back here, and I hooked the Molex connector, hooked the fan. There's a fan in the back, hooked that up. It's just hooked to one of these drive adapter things. And I'm going to go look and see if I can find where the recovery disk maker thing is, and we'll go from there. It also looks like there's a lot of glare on the screen from the light behind me, but China, glossy LCDs, quality stuff, so deal with it. I didn't find anything on the system itself. There is a folder marked ASUS. ASUS update is for updating the BIOS. Data sync it's not even installed. Docking, it's not that. Splendid, oh, that definitely helps. Eee PC, super hybrid engine. The fuck? Messenger, no. Font resizer, certainly not. So I just Googled around a bit, and in typical ASUS style, there's no documentation. There's fuck all information is what there is. Absolutely nothing. So the next step is we're going to try to go into the recovery partition, because I did read that possibly you can make it there. I'm trying to go in the BIOS. I don't know what the keys are for it. It may fuck up and I'll have to do it again. Oh, there we go. We got it. They say to disable boot booster, which I had done before. We'll hit exit and save, and then you're going to mash the F9 key when it goes to boot. So I'd usually just mash it now. Who the fuck came up with the term mash? Alright, now we got something at least. I was pretty certain this only allows burning to DVD. It may only burn one of those stupid recovery disks that are useless, which wouldn't surprise me, in which case, you know, fuck it. Maybe we'll just restore the system back to Windows, and then it'll have the option there. You know, maybe it was uninstalled or something. Wow, just like that, you click OK and it fucking recovers. Now I'm stuck with this shit. What a turd. What a fucking turd. Well, I guess I'll wait for this, and then we'll try again and see if it has anything. It obviously has the partition. It is here and working. I will also mention that this Semantic Ghost program that some machines used around this era, most notably the Dells, had absolutely fantastic recovery times. You can get Windows reloaded in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. They were super fucking quick. And as it is here, I've only been bullshitting with this for 30 seconds or so, and it seems to be going at a pretty good clip. So we'll come back when this is done. Everything has to be a problem. Alright, it just finished, and that was literally 10 minutes or so. Now it's booting XP for the first time since the recovery. Boy, they don't give you a fucking choice, you know? There's only one file on here that I saved that I didn't even need to save, but I saved it anyway before I did this, which was a good thing. It was given to me, as I had explained in the first look video on this, And it looks like Windows is now going to take its sweet ass time doing shit. Okay, it booted back up, but still nothing. It's not there. I was almost certain that I once had discovered how to do this, but I guess I'm crazy, and it still doesn't have any shit on it. So I guess we'll have to go to Plan B. Still at YouTube under Windows XP.
Neil Sharp, Jr. of Queens, who prosecutors say caused this fiery crash in 2015 and killed
Doesn't look too bad.
his 8-year-old son and 4-year-old daughter. The only
This is using the last version of Chrome that
I don't know how you
Windows
spell
XP
those
supports.
names, but it's sad that these people, except for
frame
the mother,
rate
I
appears to
believe,
be acceptable.
they're saying passed away in this.
Alright, on to Plan L. And that's to take this apart and see if I have a spare hard drive to put in it. Never really taken one of these apart. I'm sure I have somewhere in the mix, but it's been... Well, that's wonderful. I don't think that screw's coming out. It just spun the little plastic thingy, the brass insert. Which is funny, because considering the machine is in pretty good shape, you wouldn't actually expect that. But we'll get the screws out. Oh, okay, and this cover. There's a screw here. We'll pull that. Okay. Sometimes they hide screws in here, but there are none. We'll try again to get this out. No, it's not coming. Okay, so the next step is to turn it over and see. Now, which side was that screw on? This side, of course. So we'll just try... Sometimes you gotta pull the keyboard, and I don't know if this is one of those times. I don't really see any clips. It doesn't slide. So we'll just sort of start prying at it and see what happens. A lot of times ASUS just built the whole top. Maybe even the bottom comes off. No, the bottom wouldn't come off on this. It's a hassle. It really is. So this looks like it wants to open, but see, that's coming off around the keyboard, and that's probably not right. I don't want to break it. That's not in the cards. We'll try prying here. I guess if you never had your laptop opened, don't open it. Although, as much as I hate to say it, just about every new laptop is going to be opened at least 16 times in its life. I might need my case opener. Yeah, that's not budging. Okay, let me see how to take this thing apart a little more and we'll come back. It looks like the keyboard's got to come out. Of course, there's no real good way to do this. So, I'll show you, maybe, if I get this out. There we go. I did nick that. I don't know if you could see it right there with the screwdriver, but maybe it won't show. If it does, I don't think I'm going to actually care either. Let me get this camera back right. There we go. That's better. So, keyboard is out. So now we can disconnect things in the normal fashion. And we gotta pop these connectors. Boy, my eyes used to be a lot better than this. There we go. Keyboard's out. Mouse comes out now. That's out. Now we got the VGA connector, but a couple of screws. Warranty sticker is still intact, not for long. And these are the same screws, so that's not a problem. there. There's one up here. There's a retarded one down here. I don't know why the fuck they would put one there. And there's a screw here. And the screw under the warranty sticker. I don't think I could pop it up, but we could try. I don't think so. No, it's made just to be busted, so the hell with it. It's mine anyway. I really don't give that much of a shit. If it wasn't serviced now, it would need to be sometime, so now will it come apart. Still being fucking stubborn, but that's ASUS. Jesus Christ, that just feels horrible. Check out the little card thing. Damn it. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Jesus. You sure you want to do this now, Jay? Jeez. I always hated these. There. Now it's mostly out, except for that's not clipped in, which I'm not concerned about. And I think probably that one screw, yes. I probably can't show you, but there's a little brass thing, so I gotta get a pair of pliers on that to get this out. I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, it's out. And now, the reason that was so tight, and what's also interesting, is the one on the other side also broke off, even though I did nothing to it. And this machine, like I said, probably didn't see much usage. Here's the hard drive. We'll pull the cable. It's screwed in with a screw right here. Take that out, and now the drive might come out. I'm going to pull it up like that and work it out. And it's a Seagate drive, and it's in this thing, and I'm not going to take it out. Instead, I'm just going to pop in a spare drive, which I have right in the drawer. This doesn't have any data on it that I need, so we're going to put that in as a temporary drive and test it out. And if I don't like Windows 7, then we'll put the original drive back. If I do like it, then we get to take this out and reinstall again. Oh, what a fucking peachy project this one is turning out to be. So that one's back in. And the case, which popped off its clips, is now probably not going to stay, but that's fine because I don't give much of a shit. I'm starting to hate this thing about as much as the E machines. This has got to go back, and God, I really don't want to snap it down, but I'm not going to put the screws in anyway. So we'll just sort of mush it a bit. And that's the other thing. Once you take these things apart, they never ever go back the same. Ever. Never the same after that. These China plastics that are just 90% Play-Doh and not much plastic. I think that's in. Yep, that's in. And now the keyboard which is going to go like this, and it's going to be just about damn near impossible. Squeeze that in, lock it down, and I definitely have to take it apart again. So, bully for me. We'll just park the keyboard. I'll throw the battery in it. I have to close the fucking lid. Who designs this shit? And this is like an 8-year-old laptop. Who the fuck comes up with this shit? Your 1 RAM chip, which you can't upgrade. Let's see if it turns on anymore. It does. Screen comes up. And the CMOS battery is dead, which I guess I should have checked. There's nothing on it. So we can get started running Windows 7. And we'll try installing that. Time to get the flash drive. Go in the BIOS, and probably good idea to set the time and date. Which actually is pretty well set from before when I was playing with it, to install Chrome under XP. But we do have to change all the boot stuff, and we'll make that removable, then from CD-ROM, which doesn't have, and then the hard drive. Boop, boop, boop. Good. And just check a couple other things right quick. Fortunately, it was a SATA drive and I had a spare. Now it should boot off of USB. And the answer is sitting there. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful. Now it's moving. Just fucking didn't want to go. But now it's loading, and wow. Look at that USB 2 speed. Much better than that eMachines thing. So I'm not going to bore you with the details here. I think we'll try Home Premium, even though Home Basic is what came on these Atom-based machines. We'll see how it is, and like I said, I'm probably going to end up, if I like it, you know, reinstalling anyway, so it's just going to be a test. Okay, Windows 7 has been installed. It's just finishing its shit and whatever. I left the laptop propped up on the screwdriver so the fan had some airflow. I know better than to just leave it on a towel like that. Here is the genuine copy of Windows that I'm installing. Just booted in. Let's see what Device Mangler has to say. Display looks alright. The only drivers on their website, incidentally, were for Windows XP. Under the Windows 7 32-bit, which allegedly is supported, there are no drivers. So either they're built in or fuck all. Device Mangler. Except for that, is clean. Okay. Display adapter, yeah, 945 chipset, it's there. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with that. Update, browse, D, whoops. Let's see if it finds anything with the Windows XP drivers. Okay, well, now I get to run Portable Update. Even though I don't really want to because I don't have Service Pack 1 in. At least that will let me... I didn't want TeamViewer. Alright, I'll cancel that. Anyways, let me get this running here. We'll see if it finds anything. Okay, I found an updated driver for the display adapter, for the wireless adapter, which is good because it keeps cutting in and out, which is why I'm over here with it hooked up wired. which is why you should always, 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 always have an Ethernet connection. And the card reader, it looks like right there. So we'll go ahead and install that. I have Device Mangler open in the background, and we'll see if that'll take care of the problem. Alright, it's installing that last one now. 0%, that says 66%, no change there. Lovely, it installed, but no joy. So we'll restart, and then I'll try driver pack solutions. See what that brings us. So after all that, it still doesn't have a driver. So what we could do is the old fix. Browse, let me pick, and then I forget exactly in Windows 7, was it system devices? Let's wait till it comes up. Yeah, ACPI fan. Yes. Should install momentarily. Close. And now it's just in there under system devices, and no one will know the difference. Okay, now install Google Chrome and try the YouTube out. Okay, let's see what happens. Doesn't look like much. There's no sound for some strange reason. Although, YouTube has been doing that lately. Let's see if sound is actually even working after that driver pack shit. May have fucked it up. Maybe it won't load. Well, it looks like the frame rate is pretty good. I'm not too terribly concerned about the sound now, although I'll find out what the hell is going on. It says it's full volume, but... Oh, great. Yeah, that's what I needed. Alright, whatever. Anyways... If it didn't have this fucking thing on the right... That's actually not too bad. I think that's tolerable. So we'll go with Windows 7 on here. So anyway, that's going to wrap up part 1. Part 2, I guess, will kind of just be showing it running. Because I got to swap in the original drive. I'm not going to use the one I put in. And button it all up and all that stuff. And who wants to see all that crap? So anyway... That'll wrap it up. I'll figure out the sound and that on the next load of Windows, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.